Hello mirrors. So today I'm going to be doing a general love and career reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will be for mid to end December. It might go into 2021, just depending on the energies. If you would like to go directly to the reading, you can skip this introductory stuff. The timestamps are in the description box. You can just choose to go to the love reading or the career reading or general reading, whatever it is you would like. If you're new here, I'd love for you to hit subscribe. I'd love for you to be added to my family. And if you are new here, I would like to explain my channel a little bit and how it may differ from other tarot channels that you have come across. My readings are purely based on law of attraction. They are meant to empower you. I never want you to come to one of my readings and feel very tied to the fate of the cards. These are simply energies. You can always shift your reality. My readings are based on law of attraction, which means that I truly believe that you can create your own reality. There are infinite realities with infinite potentials. That thing that you want, that person that you want, that job that you want, the life you want already exists. It's simply aligning yourself to be in that reality, for your consciousness to inhabit that reality. So that means getting on that vibration. Now, how do we do this? Well, there are a lot of teachers out there that will explain it much better than I will, because I'm just giving the quick spiel about it. But basically, you want to believe that you already have it. You want to feel you already have it. You want to assume you already have it before you see it in the 3D. You are aligning yourself with that reality. You're not, we're so used to externalizing it. And that's why our life, our world, our society tends to be on the more manipulative side to get what they want. But you can get what you want just on the internal without ever having to do the external. Now, I'm not saying we don't do any external work, but that work comes from divine, it comes from inspired action, and divine action, I suppose. So that's the a very, very short version of it. I recommend looking into law of attraction if this is something that interests you. But I don't know, let's just get started with the reading. I could go on so long about that, and I would rather get into this reading, Capricorn. So we're going to start with this general reading. If you're interested in a private reading, guys, that information is in the description box. The first reading will be $5. You'll get a 10 to 15 minute video. Okay. So I'm hearing not to clarify these, which is not normal. For my readings, I tend to like to clarify the tarot cards. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups, and we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so Wands and Cups. So to me, these next few weeks are going to be emotional, instinctual, driven, fiery, and it's going to be more based on your feelings. What I'm hearing right now is a lot of you guys are feeling very overwhelmed. You're feeling like you put in a lot of energy and you don't get it back. You may have even, say, put energy into a job, a relationship, a hobby, a career, and experienced a loss. It seems like you have put a lot of time, a lot of your soul into something, Capricorn, and you're not seeing the return. In fact, you may have seen the dissolution of this thing, of this concept, of this person, career, whatever it is. But we have these two very difficult cards, and they're immediately followed by very beautiful cards, very beautiful extensions. The universe is saying not everything is what it seems. The 4 of Wands is my manifestation. The 1111 card, the happy home card, the celebration. It's to me, like I said, it's the manifestation card for me. That and the Magician are my strongest indicators of manifestation. So you have come to the right place for these types of energies coming out in this reading. So one, the universe wants you to know that energy is neither created nor destroyed. So the energy you have put into this, it will come back to you. If you have loved somebody deeply and they did not return your affections, you will receive that love. You will receive it in infinite ways. I can't say it's going to come from a relationship. It could come from a friend. It could come from just feeling very fulfilled throughout your life through different means. It's most likely going to come from many things. So don't worry about putting in like beautiful, good, positive energy. Now, the energy that you don't want to put so much out there is this overwhelming energy where you feel like you're taking on everybody else's burdens. You already feel overwhelmed, and then you add more. You add another wand to carry to your load. This is not what the universe wants you to do, because it makes it very difficult to manifest. Look guys, I've never noticed this before, but it's really funny because I'm kind of getting this vibe over here of this house that's in the background of the Ten of Wands and how it's this one, because I mean, it doesn't look exactly the same, but as you can see, there's the little, I don't know what those are called, the little red tops. So it's, to me, the reason I picked up on this energy is it's like you're going towards this. You are, but you can't see it because you're so focused on this burden that you carry. Lay down the wands. If we take the Ten of Wands, we subtract these 4 wands, we get the Six of Wands, which is victory. It's the victory card. I feel like you're going to be victorious in what you are putting your energy to, but it needs to feel authentic. It needs to feel good to you. You need to focus on this happiness. Some of you guys might be dealing with children. I say this because we have the family card, and Six of Cups also talks of children. So that could be some of you guys may be feeling overwhelmed with children. Maybe you have found out that you're pregnant, your partner is pregnant, or that you're having fertility problems. That will be for some of you guys. But I see a progression from the Five of Cups to the Six of Cups. So this feels like if you will not focus so much on the loss, you can focus on creating these like happy memories. This often speaks of childhood, so it could be that some of you guys are healing childhood wounds, spending time with parents, spending time with your children. But the main sense I'm getting from this card is instead of focusing on the lack, instead of overburdening yourself, understand that you can manifest this happy home, this happy, fulfilling life, and you can create happy memories, whether this is with children, your family, or just in general with friends, with loved ones, with yourself. So that should be your next focus these next couple of weeks, but I do want to get out some oracle cards to flesh out this message, see what the universe wants us to know. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Abundance, beautiful. So that coming out right off the bat is really important. You do have abundance waiting for you, but it is in your hands. Like literally, that's the wording I got, and I look and there's the hands with the coins. This is in your hands. It's not some external thing that you are going, I mean, yes, you could receive and you will receive this abundance externally, but the origin is from you. You are the one manifesting this abundance, and you just simply need to remember your divine power and trust in it. And this is a process. I don't expect it to happen overnight. I've gotten to this law of attraction journey for years now. I've recently, the past 2020 year, have gotten very involved in it. And I'm still learning so much. So this is a process, but the process can be really enjoyable if you allow it to be, if you let go. And I know this is really cliche, but let go and let God, and understand that you're God. You're the manifestor of your reality. You are, and I'm not trying, I know God, the word God is a very kind of touchy subject, and a lot of people take issue with that word, but it's simply the energy force that runs through us all. And when you can flow that energy into abundance, you will manifest it, you'll attract it. So let's take a look at these other cards that came out. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Well, that's funny because I promise you I didn't look at this card when I said that about, you know, let go and let God. And this literally says let go, let God. That's so funny. Seriously, I didn't look at this, but this card has been coming up recently. That is so funny. So definitely I feel like the word I'm picking up on here is density. Like the Ten of Wands, like when we feel dense, we feel tied to our realities. We feel like they are unable to be changed, that they are unable to shift to something different, especially when we're trying to manifest very different realities than we're in. Say we are really lacking in money and we have a desire to become a millionaire, or we want to be an influential person that travels the world and talks to hundreds of thousands of millions of people, but right now we're working at a retail job. These are just examples. We need to feel light and airy and infinite. So focus in meditation, feel yourself expanding, feel the potentials expanding, feel like you can achieve anything, because that feeling is going to allow you to break free. You're going to loosen that grip. You're not holding so tightly. You're not feeling so dense. This card's been coming out a lot recently. I find that interesting. We have a time for healing, absolutely, and stay focused. So to me, these two cards together, of course, they say to stay focused on your healing. It is the most important thing right now. I'm hearing that a lot of you guys feel so obligated to other people. And it's not that we should neglect other people, but we need to put ourselves first. I always say this, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So if you're overburdened, you have those 10 wands, you cannot hold another one, it makes more sense to take the time to lay those down and take care of yourself and to make sure that you're ready to pick it back up than it does to add on more. Okay, this is extremely important for you guys. This is a mental game right now, but it is also a physical game. I feel like you guys are physically taking on more than you can handle. And you guys are Capricorn, so you guys are very hard workers. You're very married to what you do, and you're very prone to overexertion. But this is the time for you to let go and let God. Allow things to unfold, but also believe that you are fully capable of receiving anything and that you're deserving. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go straight to this love reading. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what is going on this next few weeks for your love life. We have Strength. And we have Eight of Cups. Okay, so right off the bat, some of you guys are trying to muster up the strength to leave a situation that is no longer serving you. So, I truly believe we can manifest what we want. However, we definitely attract situations we're not meant for, simply because that is where our vibration is at the time. I do believe that you can manifest better versions of people, but when it comes to abuse, when it comes to situations that are totally not in alignment with what we really want, sometimes it is good to walk away. Now, this won't be for all of you guys at all. This could just be talking about strength to walk away from those thought patterns, those beliefs that no longer serve you. Like if you're thinking the worst of a relationship, if you're thinking the worst of somebody, but you love them and you want better, like you really do want this person, then this isn't saying to walk away from that. It's saying that there's thought patterns and beliefs and feelings that you're ready to let go of. It came up right, which means that this is something you're actually like ready for. It's not something that if you started to go towards that direction would have a lot of resistance. I feel like you're ready to take the next step in order to manifest something better. We have Strength and we have Engagement in the reverse. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so for some of you, this is about a breakup. If you're feeling like you're ready to break up, or you've been really, like you're really actually unhappy and you don't want to put in the mental work to manifest, this is saying that this month might be a really good time for you to do that. That's individual. I will never tell you to break up with anybody, but these cards definitely paint that picture for a lot of you guys. If not, this is simply saying that you can, there is this energy of engagement, of ascending to the next level, but it's going to take strength. It's going to take change. The strength card's really interesting because it is actually about inner strength. It's about taming your instincts, okay? So sometimes our instincts is to think the worst of everything. If you've been cheated on, you may always assume your partner is going to cheat. You may have that as a really huge fear. It's like a trauma response. This is a time for you to heal from that. As we saw from the general reading, this is a time for you to heal, not take on more burdens, not take on more negative energy, because you don't want to align yourself with that reality where that does actually happen. With the deception here, someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. And because we do manifest our reality, this is both of you most likely. I'll talk about singles here in a second, but I'm really focused on situationships and relationships right now. I'm feeling like a lot of you can't feel like you're your authentic self in this relationship, and thus your partner isn't maybe showing up as a liar, maybe showing up as very emotionally reserved, scared to be vulnerable, that kind of thing. But when this happens, this typically means that we ourselves are scared to be vulnerable, and this typically happens because of our past. And that past is rooted in childhood. It always is, because we start manifesting when we're born. At least we start, I mean, that's semantics, because technically we manifest our birth circumstances too. But anyway, we're always manifesting. So there are roots from childhood that are linked to this pain that you're feeling right now. But I do believe that this is more about taking control of your destiny than anything else. This isn't really like supposed to be a really big message of your partner's a liar, like leave them, they're BS, they don't want to do anything, they don't want to ascend to the next level. That will be true if that's the reality that you create, but you have control over this. I do think a lot of you guys are ready to move on. Maybe you're in a karmic situation, but you'll know if that message actually resonates with you, if that feels right for you. Now, if you're single, this is saying that you need to get a little bit of courage. So maybe you need to get on the dating scene. Maybe you need to take some opportunities that come along. I'm not saying take all of them, but they don't come along for no reason. We manifest situations, we manifest these opportunities because there's something in it, okay? Especially when we're on the road to healing and we want to attract these situations. There's a reason. It doesn't just happen for no reason. So if people are asking you on dates, if you are coming across people and they're giving you their number, but you're rejecting them. Now, in some cases, you're definitely reject them, okay? Because you'll know. But if you're doing it out of fear, like you're not moving forward out of fear, then what you can expect is, how can you go to the next level with anybody if you're just sitting there waiting for the perfect Prince Charming and all of that? Of course, you want to be emotionally ready. So I'm not saying jump into things. I'm saying that this is going to take some strength. And what I'm hearing for you singles is it's time to walk away from falsehoods, from preconceived notions. Again, if you've dealt with a lot of negativity in past situations, it's time to stop deceiving yourself that it's always going to be that way. A lot of you guys are ready to heal the pain from the past, to heal old wounds from exes, old wounds from your parental relationships and how you grew up. But I do want to get some oracle cards out to see what else the universe is saying about your love life the next couple weeks, few weeks. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. And this is so simple and so beautiful, but it is so, so, so true, guys. It's very important to keep this kind of energy. Not just you're amazing, you're divine. and you're deserving of everything that you desire. And this is true for everyone on the planet, regardless of their past, because the truth of that person is they are connected to source and they are capable of manifesting the things that they want, but a lot of times they don't feel deserving, which is why they tend to manipulate people to get what they want. I'm not saying you're doing this. I'm just talking about people in the world and what our current paradigm is. So you're definitely being asked to see your self-worth this next month, these next few weeks, and move into 2021 with a fresh idea of what you deserve and of your self-worth, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're in a situationship, whatever it is, whether you're single. This applies to every one of you. It applies to all of us. So it says souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. So to me, this is saying some of you guys may be ready to release somebody, and understand that even though this may be difficult for some of you guys, if this person is meant for you, they will find their way back. You both may need to learn some lessons. If you're on a twin flame journey, this is especially true, okay? And it's worth it. It's worth the healing and then the growth. So you attract a much better relationship later down the line. You may have some karmic partners to deal with. They may have some karmic partners to deal with, or soulmates that will help you grow. But regardless, you are never going to lose something that is meant for you. And that really helps when it comes to letting go of relationships that no longer align with you at this moment. Doesn't mean that they're going to be gone forever, okay? You cannot lose something that's truly meant for you. We have manifestation, expectations, offerings, fairy wishing well in the reverse. And I'm really picking up on that expectations word there. So to me, I feel like a lot of your expectations aren't being met. You're not, that's interesting. You're not getting what you really want right now. And it's simply about a shift. And I pulled this to clarify father, husband, brother, son. So to me, this is about the masculine. There's things about the masculine that you are going to be looking to heal. So maybe look into divine masculinity and what this truly means, because we are dealing with a lot of toxic femininity and a lot of toxic masculinity on this planet. So our conception of both men and women tend to be very skewed because of this. So it will, and I think a lot of you guys have been settling for toxic masculinity. If you're a man, or if you're dealing, you know, regardless of your orientation or your gender, divine masculinity is important for all of us, but it could be there needs to be healing from these people, father, husband, brother, son. But I think that once you can align your expectations with a divine masculine for yourself and for others, you can start to understand what you truly want. Because I'm hearing a lot of you guys don't actually know what you want in a relationship, and that's maybe why you're not manifesting the right things. But there is such hope in this reading, even though there's a lot of tough information here. I do feel like you guys are moving towards healing this month in all areas, okay? I'm ready to look at the career reading. I'm really interested to see what it says, okay? Okay, so for the career readings, I like to lay out the cards first, because I really like the picture that they tend to paint. We have the Six of Cups again and the Eight of Cups. Okay, those cards both came out. This came out in the general, this came out in the love reading, which to me it says that those things are related to your career. Not necessarily like directly related. It's about the energies. Both of the energies from your life and your love life are tied somehow to your career. That's what I'm hearing for most of you, at least. Patience. Okay, like I said, I'm going to grab multiple cards before I go over this. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. this card and then one more. Ooh. Sixth chakra, which is the third eye chakra. And then this will be the last card. Root chakra. Okay, wow, we have two chakras here. And actually, I want to get a clarifier for these cup energies here. Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, but especially the Six of Cups. I'm going to get connecting energy between these two cards. Okay, and it is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So for some of you guys, you've been wanting to move forward in your life, whether this is getting a promotion, getting into a new career, doing schooling, getting a business launched off the ground, and you're coming up to some delays. There is some sort of childhood link here. Oh, this is what I'm hearing, that a lot of you guys are really being asked to go back to the things that make you happy in childhood. Did you love to sing? Did you love to draw? Did you love to run around and climb trees and work out? Like, what is it? This doesn't mean that you're going to be doing this as a job, although for some of you guys, you definitely could be. It's really saying to go back to those roots of childhood, those things that made you so happy, and to start playing with that energy. If you like to draw, but you stopped drawing, you know, when you were 10 years old, then go back and do it. It doesn't, again, this doesn't have to be tied to your career at all, but it is going to help you move forward. Some of you guys are ready to leave a job that is no longer serving you, but to me, this is talking about leaving bad memories behind, is what I'm hearing. So like if you liked to sing, but somebody told you that you had a terrible voice, so you stopped singing, go back and heal those wounds and start doing what you love, because I'm hearing this is more about the energy. It's going to shift the energy through your chakra system. And that's actually going to alter the course of your work. It's going to make your current work easier. It's going to open up the potentials. So there does need to be patience. We have Eight of Wands and patience. So whatever you're hoping to manifest, there are things that are going to be woven under the surface that you're not quite seeing. We have micromanaging the universe. So the universe is saying don't try to pick apart every single step that it's going to take to get you to wherever you want. Again, whether this is a promotion or whatever, a business, it's going to be different for everybody, which is why this is kind of a broad message. Take a step back, look at your end result, and be patient and work on having fun more than your job, I'm hearing. Take care of your needs, of course, but if you're really wanting to go to this next step and to manifest it, the universe is really asking you to let loose, have fun, focus on happiness, focus on healing trauma, focus on, like I was saying, your love and your general life are somehow related. They're stopping the flow of energy because you need healing there. Like, for example, if you're really struggling with self-worth, if you're really struggling with being in a toxic relationship, these are examples. The universe isn't going to say, okay, here's the business you want and all the clients you want, and here's this promotion where you take on twice as many responsibilities when you're already overburdened. Like we started out the reading with 10 of Wands. So it's really about untying all of these bonds that you have to different things that actually don't serve you, and to be happy and to be blissful. And these things will unfold naturally. You're not going to have to micromanage the universe, okay? We have the root chakra and the sixth chakra. So the root chakra is like your body, your sense of security, your physical health, and the sixth chakra, which is the third eye, which is about the seeing things as they truly are, about breaking free of the illusions. It's my favorite chakra. I love the third eye. It's like psychic energy. It's very beautiful. So for some of you guys, it's directly talking about the work that you are going to be doing. Some of you guys will be working in physical fitness. Some of you guys will be doing physical jobs. Some of you guys may be doing things like tarot reading or like psychic healing. You could be changing the paradigms in society, like getting into psychology, but I'm hearing something really significant and something totally different. For a lot of you guys, this isn't about this. This is about how important these chakras are to your healing. Taking care of your body, feeling secure in your own skin, and also breaking free of the illusions of what you can and can't create, what you can and can do, what things mean. Oftentimes we blind ourselves from the truth. Have you ever had like an epiphany about anything, about yourself, about other people, about society, about a concept, and you were like, wow, how didn't I see that? It's so obvious. That's a third eye awakening thing. When we have these pops of information, of epiphanies, it actually ends up feeling like we should have known this all along. And I feel like when you heal yourself and you start doing those things that you love, you're not going to feel so impatient. You're not going to feel like you need to micromanage what your next steps are. You're Capricorns. You are the most work focused. I don't know why this didn't come to me till now. You guys are the most work focused. So you guys are really pushing really hard. This month is all about letting go. It's all about feeling good, all about healing. And doing those things is going to do way more than spending another 20 hours of overtime at work, okay? Like, you guys are destined for so much more, and I'm so excited to keep reading and seeing what goes on with the Capricorn energy, because you guys are destined for really amazing things. You guys are so powerful and beautiful, and I really hope you realize this, okay? If you have any questions, any comments, anything, I would love to hear it. Go ahead and write in the description box, or you can go to my Twitter and DM me there. I would love to talk to you guys. And please like this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe. I would love to have you added to my family. And again, if you're interested in a private reading, the information will be in the description box. And one more thing, if you would like to go check out my timeless pick a card readings, I'm trying to promote those. They are really fun for me. I really enjoy doing them. The synchronicities are always really bomb, really exciting. So I have a playlist if you would like to go check that out. But that's it, guys. I love you.